For our next story, we reach back into the historical files of the New York State Police. Corporal Arthur Diffendale is forced to confront a dangerous career criminal. New York State troopers reenact the actual events as they happened more than 40 years ago.
It's a brisk spring day in 1951. John Sturgis, a career criminal, has been in and out of 3 prisons since he was 19. Today, he's stolen a truck to rustle a cow from a neighbor's farm. He's headed for New York to sell the animal at auction and then to ditch the truck. The next day, Corporal Arthur Diffendale of the New York State Police sees a truck go by with different license plates on the front and back. Thinking it could be stolen, he goes to check it out. Diffendale has no way of knowing that the driver has a string of grand larceny convictions and parole violations in his past, and that the man doesn't want to get caught again. Before Corporal Diffendale can reach cover, he's shot in the back. The gunman doesn't realize that 2 witnesses have seen everything, and they immediately call police and a doctor. Help arrives, but there's nothing that can be done to save the trooper. State police soon discover the stolen truck abandoned a few miles down the road. When they examine the truck, they find a single fingerprint on the dashboard, but there are no other clues. The state police set up roadblocks throughout the area, but they turn up nothing. The corporal's murderer has disappeared. The owner of the stolen cow contacts police, and they find tire marks that match the killer's truck. From the farmer, they learn that the fugitive might have been familiar with livestock, planning to sell the cow at a local auction. Meanwhile, state police identified the fingerprint found in the truck. The killer may be hiding out at his family's farm nearby. Troopers move in to stake out the place. The stakeout pays off.
Okay, let's go.
The motorcycle trooper blocks off the road, and Sturgis has nowhere left to go. The career criminal gives up without a fight. Sturgis is taken into custody and pleads guilty to murder in the 2nd degree and is given 60 years in prison. "37 years later, Trooper Stephen Green is on patrol near his house and decides to stop home for a few minutes. He sees an unfamiliar car parked in his driveway and becomes suspicious and concerned about his family. In the car is none other than John Sturgis, the same man who murdered Trooper Diffendale. Sturgis is out on parole and is stopped to case the neighborhood. He's not aware that he's parked in a state trooper's driveway. Sturgis hasn't checked in with his parole officer for several weeks and is once again a wanted man. Green immediately takes off after Sturgis, having no idea who the suspicious man is. The trooper isn't close enough to the suspect's car to get a clear look at the license plate. Sturgis is trying to outrun Trooper Green, knowing he'll go back to prison if he gets caught. Now, the killer is making history repeat itself as he again threatens the life of another trooper. More when we come back. The year is 1951. Career criminal and cattle thief John Sturgis is pulled over for a traffic stop by Corporal Arthur Diffendale and kills the trooper in cold blood. He's caught and given 60 years in prison. 37 years later, in 1988, New York State Police Trooper Stephen Green goes after the same John Sturgis, now out on parole.
Freeze! Get your hands up in the air! Get your hands up in the air now! Do it now! Interlock your fingers! Interlock your fingers! Do it now! Down on your knees! Do it now! Keep your hands interlocked behind your head! Do it now! Hold it right there. Hold it right there.
Trooper Green arrests the gunman before he can kill again. He's returned to prison on weapons charges and parole violations and given 4 additional years. Four years later, out of prison again, Sturgis is pulled over for running a stop sign. The 72-year-old lunges at Trooper Brian Wilcox. He's no match for the younger man. Now Sturgis is headed back to prison for the 7th time. The convicted killer is given 10 years for car theft and parole violations. Trooper Brian Wilcox received a superintendent's commendation for his actions. Trooper Stephen Green still serves with the New York State Police.
A posted speed limit establishes the safe speed for vehicles on that street or roadway under ideal traffic, road, and weather conditions. It does not tell you how fast to drive. When conditions are less than ideal, the law and reasonableness both dictate that you slow down in order to stay safe.
Today's safety tip has been brought to you by Shake and Bake Glaze Seasoning and Coating Mixture. Why fry? Shake and bake.
What in the world was I doing?
Well, you were going too fast. Didn't you know that?
No.
You was going 80 miles an hour when I saw you just as you come over that hill there.
I just looked down. I was going about 65.
Well, you must have slowed down after you saw me then. I need to see your driver's license and your registration there, please. You're going to be on TV, so just act normal.
Oh, no, please not on TV.
Yeah?
Why am I going to be on TV?
Anybody from Glendale, California that speeds through Utah, we have to put on TV.
From the men and women of the Highway Patrol and state police agencies of America, thank you for watching.